all, listen to this. They're not going to be better than Philadelphia because Jimmy Butler, it matters to him whether he wins or not, mind you. They're not going to be better than Philadelphia, and he's not going to be Dwayne Wade. There is nobody in the Miami Heat who is significant unless they win, and Miami is not going to win. I am telling you, Alonzo Mourning.
Win what?
Like competing for championships.
No, but they'll win. But they'll be a perennial playoff team, and you will know you played the Heat whether you win or lose.
We don't know what they'll do next year.
I believe the Miami Heat will be going home in the first round.
The Miami Heat have just surprised everyone with a 3-0 lead against the best team in the East, the Milwaukee Bucks. I believe this was going to be a series of a back and forth against each other, and I'm a Heat fan, so I called it Heat in 6. And I'm really sure everyone in the NBA would pick the Bucks to win in 6, maybe in 5, or maybe this was going to be a sweep against the Heat. Instead, the Miami Heat have been the one giving it to the Milwaukee Bucks, acting like they're the number 1 seed in the East. They're the best team in the East, surprising everyone except the Heat fans themselves. It might have seemed that, yeah, of course, it's your team, you're going to root for your team. But this Miami Heat team have been doing this for a while now. They have finally got the right pieces for this team for everyone to notice this huge jump. Let me bring you guys back to where I realized if we had the right pieces and the perfect team leader, this team would have been scary. The 2016-27 team, or how we like to call it, the 11-30 to 30-11. During the offseason, they re-signed Whiteside to a max contract. And then the saddest thing happened to Miami Heat. Dwayne Wade left to the Chicago Bulls. Pat Riley had to go ahead and sign some mediocre talent and some D-League players. With all this, it seemed that it was going to be the worst season for Miami. And I didn't even mention Chris Bosh, no longer playing due to his life-threatening illness. Miami had their worst record ever. Nothing seemed to be working, and they should just look to the future and get the higher chance to get the number 1 pick in a stacked draft class. And then...
Raiders, 3 seconds left for 3 in the win. Yes! Dion has done it!
Miami was winning, and it was against the best teams in the East, the toughest teams at that time. Everyone in the league noticed that Miami has flipped the switch and possibly making the playoffs. All they needed to do was win a game, and hopefully that the Chicago Bulls, ironically the Dwayne Wade team, would also lose a game so they had a chance to get to the playoffs. They didn't make it, but with the Miami Heat knew they had done something that really hasn't been done. They were winning without a big star name. And just imagine if they had a team leader or a big star. They tried during free agency or via trade and nothing until the 2019 offseason. Jimmy Butler. As soon as this sign and trade happened, everyone said this was the worst decision Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat did. The 76ers trolled him over the deal with the Miami Heat, and so did every sports media, saying he was going there for a vacation instead to win. And boy, are they eating their words right now. The Miami Heat start off the season with a bang. Duncan Robinson shooting like this man ain't got no filter. Tyler Hero, a questionable pick for Miami, was another lights out shooter who can space the floor and create his own shot. Not perfectly yet, but when he gets it cooking, boy, this kid is really something special. How about the undrafted rookie Kendrick Nunn, already in the starting lineup and becoming the first rookie to score 100 points since Kevin Durant, and the rise of Bam Adebayo. Went from coming off the bench last season to starting center since they finally got rid of Whiteside. Sure, they had their struggles and questionable games, but they kept the matchup against the best team in the East, the best teams in the West, the Bucks, playing a tough game against the Lakers as well as the Clippers. Finishing the season with the 5th seed, Miami faced the Indiana Pacers and swept them, and now are going against the Bucks, who lost 1 game against the Magic. But hey, the Lakers lost a game against the Portland Trailblazers, so it happens. And of course the Bucks, they're not going to lose easily to Miami. With Game 4 now in the books, Miami sits in a comfortable lead, 3-1 lead against the Bucks. But how are they the ones on the verge to victory? Team basketball. We get told a lot that it takes a star player to win a championship, and the front office has to make sure that the team player has a supporting cast around him. Jimmy Butler is not a high-scoring player in many eyes. He's not even the best player in the league. But what Miami has done is constructed the perfect team, basketball team. Everyone has a part to play. Robinson and Hero the shooters, Goran the sixth man, Bam the center with a great all-around play, and of course the man leading the charge, making sure everyone gives it 110%, Jimmy Butler. How many of the top stars can say they believe in everyone in the team, can be the top scorer, can be the top rebounder, can be the main guy? The Lakers depend on LeBron and AD to get them the win. The Bucks depend on Giannis to make sure their team wins. But Miami is ready. If Jimmy Butler can't have a great game, Goran will step up, Bam will step up, Duncan will step up, Kendrick Nunn will step up, Tyler can step up, heck, even Kelly Olynyk. And now they have Andre Iguodala. And yes, he might not get it done to his age, but when he gets it going, he will still get it going. This team has the team chemistry and belief that one or two guys can get it done, can get it going to win the games, to win the championship. You know what every Heat fan calls that? Heat culture.